So, is this climate geoengineering, the solar radiation modification, a good idea? Well, it is quick and it is probably cheap, very cheap compared to decarbonising the world. But CO2 is long lived in the atmosphere, whereas all these techniques are short lived. Hours to days for the marine cloud brightening and months to years for the stratospheric aerosol injection. And you have to keep doing them. If you stop even for a few months or a year, all the temperature can come back at once, which would be catastrophic. So while they're cheap and they react quickly, you're going to have to keep doing them for centuries if you just let the CO2 go up. And the worry, of course, is that giving politicians and governments and industries a way out to avoid the immediate impact of global warming just means they might say, haha, I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to go to the hard yards of decarbonising the world's atmosphere. So maybe we're giving people an excuse, an easy way out. And if you have to keep doing this for hundreds of years, maybe it's not so cheap after all. Maybe it's actually better to decarbonise the world. And then, almost certainly, they'll have unexpected side effects. For example, let's say we try to cool down the Great Barrier Reef by marine cloud brightening. That might then affect the flow of wind over New Zealand and cause more or less rain over there. One country's attempts to geoengineer one particular place might have unexpected effects. Let's imagine that India decides to use some geoengineering to try and make sure that the monsoon keeps going, and that causes massive bushfires in China. This could be a trigger for war. There hasn't been very much research, and almost certainly there'd be unexpected side effects of various sorts coming on from the whole thing. So many people think it's just too dangerous, too unexplored, maybe not necessarily a good idea. Where people think it might be useful is as a temporary measure. Almost certainly we're going to miss our targets of keeping global warming below 1.5 degrees. We just will not be able to decarbonise the world economy fast enough. And so maybe we could use this climate engineering as a stopgap measure to keep the climate from going completely bananas for a few decades while we have time to sort out decarbonising the world. Or it could be used regionally. Marine cloud brightening in particular might affect a local area, so it might be used, for example, to cool down the Great Barrier Reef or other particularly damaged areas. But this may, as we've said, have unexpected flow-on consequences. So is it a good idea? It will work, yes. It will be very cheap, yes. It will be very fast, yes. Is that a good idea? Not so clear.